Hey, welcome back to another episode from Life for Living Well. My name is Richard. Before I dive into the topic I have for us this week, I'd like to quickly say if you'd like to know one or two things about Life for Living Well community, you can check it out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. And we also have load of fascinating books that you could get inspirational through it, and it can inspire you to start taking the journey that you've been postponed for a while. So I hope, and if you like to make a comment on this particular podcast that interests you, or you have a feedback that you can give to the community, you can also do it on our website, and you can do it directly on the devices that you use to listen to us as well. If you do like to send me an email or message, please, you can do that on our website, and you can just fire me your message and surely get back to you. And if you also like to sign up for weekly articles from Life for Community, Life for Living Well community, you can do the same thing by just put your email, and there's no commercial use for it, but just for you to get alert every week that we publish the article. We normally publish the article the same time the podcast go out, which is Tuesday in the week. We try to make sure that we're consistent with that, and sometimes we may not be able to do that, but then we have something to back it up. So let's dive in without taking much of your time. So the topic that I'm looking at this week is what I call simple steps to increase your energy levels. And I will be taking from individual called Tony Robbins, and most people may have heard of Tony Robbins. He's a motivational individual and speaker, and if you are fortunate to attend one of their seminars, you will have know what I mean. But for the purpose of this topic, so I'm taking some of the quotes from Tony Robbins. So he put it this way: the higher your energy level, the more efficient your body. The more efficient your body, the better you feel, and the more you will use your talent to produce outstanding results. I absolutely agree with this. And you will say why I agree with it by the time this podcast come to the end. Being an energetic person comes with added benefit only when it is channeled in the right direction or toward the productive end. There's no point to have so much energy and we do nothing about it, or we actually make it become counterproductive or being destructive for ourselves and our community. And we're saying it, when people channel their energy in the wrong way, they create a lot of chaos. But in this particular podcast, we focus on how you can channel your energy to something more productive that is better your life and the life of everyone you come in contact with. So, and if you think about it, look around you, even in your house, with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues at work, with the car you drove. Even if you are fortunate to be in the plane, if you stop for a few seconds and you realize that almost everything that we do require energy. You give some energy daily, weekly, monthly, and in return, someone decided that because you were able to deliver this for me, this is what we agree, this is what I pay in return. You open your bank account, you get in return. It could be in terms of thank you, it could be in terms of financial reward. So, and People seem to have less understanding of how crucial energy is to our well-being. And only when we understand and comprehend and accept this, we have a chance to optimize it, we have a chance to use it or channel it the right way. We took it for granted. We don't really know, because we wake up, we feel energetic. And the only time we start having a worry about it is when we lack it. So from the food we consume to the news we hear, the interaction we have, and much more things that we get ourselves involved that can actually drain our energy. You will not realize how important the food that you consume it is with your energy level. Sometimes you don't even realize how much it is the people you spend your time with. Have you ever been in a conversation that you come out of it, or even email, and you just feel drained, that you have nothing left to give for that moment or for that day anymore? Or you deal with an individual that you just feel tired that you cannot do what you're doing the same again. It is about Einstein that once said that it is insanity to keep doing the same thing and you expect something different. So I'm asking you a question right now. What are the things that you do or doing that drain your energy daily? When you just put a new battery to a device, that devices come live. It could be a touch light. It could be a wall in your kitchen. It could be a clock that you put in the wall in your kitchen. So what happened to those devices where the battery become weak or the battery is dead? They no longer function with their capabilities. The battery produce the energy that make their functions, their beauty, their features come to life. Those features become irrelevant when they have no energy to power it. The same thing happened to us as a being, as a human being. Our interaction carry a lot of energy. Even the sleeping, the clothes that we wear, the car that we drove, all of this carries so much energy. And the more we try to keep this energy or increase it, we have a power to make things happen. That's what Tony Robbins was trying to say. So take for instance, the car you drive, or even the plane when you want to travel from one country to another country or within your country. So have you ever imagined the mechanism behind what allow a plane that is heavy on its own, have a lot of weight, and carry a lot of people and people with a lot of their luggages and bags checking? The amount of energy the plane burns to lift up from the ground into the air, it requires energy. So moving from one point in the home to your home, it requires energy. So I'm conscious of the time of this podcast. So let's briefly look at the reason you can easily lose energy daily and what you can do to protect and increase your energy level and the benefits associated with being an energetic individual. Apart from medical conditions that can contribute to weak or low energy levels, this podcast is trying to explore other sources that can drain energy. So number one, your energy can be drained mentally and physically. Why did I say that? You could find yourself drained by engaging with individuals that are often referred to as energy vampires. I don't want to expand more about energy vampires. There's so many articles about this. There's some books about this, so you can read it. So it's the people with a lot of dark side personality, so you can read more about it if you really want to know. And number two, on the physical side, your habits and lifestyle could contribute to the low energy you experience most days. So I feel becoming more inclusive and asking yourself, why is it your energy so drop in some days and take you a lot of days to recover from it? It could be your lifestyle. It could be the habit. So these are the things that you need to examine and see what's going on. Are you the kind that stay all late to the night doing unproductive things? It could be chatting, looking into the screen on your phone all night when you have the chance to catch your sleep. So, number three, the food you consume also plays a significant role. And number four, having fewer hours of sleep can drain your energy level quicker than you might think. The opposite of having low energy level is having high energy levels. So, what do I mean by this? How do you build or even maintain it? Is the question I ask when putting this podcast together. Unless you are a Hercules, if you read about Hercules in the past, the strongest man, or Samson, if you are a Christian, what you read in the Bible about Samson, which many people are not. I can speak for myself, I'm not. It is important to take actions that contribute to high energy level. You do not need to be in the gym 24/7, 7 days a week, or use drugs to keep it up every day. You see people at 7 o'clock in the morning drinking energy boost drink just to keep them go for the day. You do not need all those things because they also have their own downside and it's costly. If you are considering taking simple steps toward improvement, you can also consider taking these few simple steps and can tremendously increase your energy level over time. So let's quickly look at those steps that I put together. Number one, be intentional about who you spend most of your time with. Number two, eat well and drink enough water to keep your body hydrated. Number three, have a routine of exposing yourself to nature for a clear mind and to encourage being present. Number four, spend more time reading non-fiction books than you spend on screens. If you cannot run a few times a week, try to accommodate walking instead, especially if you spend 2/3 of your time sitting. A sedentary lifestyle is an energy draining lifestyle. So, finally, you have seen what is at stake when you have low energy. You will struggle to pursue your dreams and goals, and you don't want that. Having energy will help you to make your dreams and goals happen because you will take the right actions. Life has many challenges and setbacks, but with the right energy, you will be motivated to give it another try. So when the life throw you off balance, when you find yourself on the face of the earth, when friends, family deserted you, when you do it a few times and you couldn't get it. It takes some kind of guts. It takes some kind of energy to keep going. Anyone can think of saying it cannot work and they never try. Anyone can say, if it doesn't work, I will try another way of doing it. It takes a lot of different energy level. Energetic people get a lot done, and they also work harder to keep their energy. High energy levels bring benefit on many fronts, including health, mental well-being, relationships, emotional stability, and physical vitality. I hope this message helps someone. Until we meet again next week, please stay safe and may your week goes well. Have a wonderful one. Ciao.